All right, well, let's get into it. Welcome to the Urban Apostle Podcast.
Camera's rolling?
It's rolling.
Oh.
It's lit.
We go.
We live, baby.
We live. I'm a third of your host. Damn.
That's
Fraction.
crazy.
The fraction gets bigger each week.
Responsibility grows.
Right?
I ain't like fractions in school.
Well, let's get percentages. We had 33. We won out of 3.
Yeah.
I love the percentage.
That's only good. That's okay at 3-point.
That's
for a
better
center.
for baseball.
Hey, listen, you in the Hall of Fame if you hit bat 300 in baseball.
Yeah.
Show you right. I'm
So
O Clark.
We're gonna talk about that.
At OClark11 on Instagram. It'll pop up and zoom on out. Gentlemen, you want to introduce yourselves here?
Yeah, I'm on a Young Funeral on IG, A Walker in real life. Still the highest in the room.
I'll concur to that.
Who am I? Who am I? They think a man should never
Heavy flex.
cry.
Ooh.
Let's get into it.
He said he went Hogan on him. He went Hollywood.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, man, we missing 2 of our constituents.
In memory of. They not dead. They not dead.
They don't make niggas like they used to.
We just say in memory of when niggas not around.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bubba. Bubba's on the plantation. Shaf is giving someone a unit.
Oh shit. Shout out to
And by
last
unit,
episode.
we mean.
Yeah. But hair unit. The mighty unit.
Shout out to last episode.
Shout out to last episode. It was all good just a week ago.
Yeah. Damn.
We lost
shit's crazy.
We lost little Shafi.
Yo.
We still eating though.
We here.
Yeah,
We gonna do it like for Lil
For like
Saint.
100 weeks, nigga.
We gonna do it like Lil Saint.
100 weeks. Perfect segue. Let's get into these topics.
You see what I did there?
I see what you did. Look at that boy. You Westbrook with the transitions, huh? All right, let's get into this Omarion, April, and Little Fizz situation.
Not Fizzle.
Yeah, Air Fizzle.
Not Fizzle.
Yeah, Fizzle, my nizzle.
Not Fizzle.
Let's talk about how
Wait. What's the issue?
the issue is, if I'm not mistaken, to my knowledge,
I'm not informed.
I'm not loving hip hop.
I don't partake in
educated, but
TV.
to my knowledge, Lil Fizz is wife and Omarion's baby's mother.
Okay.
And doing it very floss like on social media.
Okay.
With very indirect captions. The most and April who's Omarion's baby mother is with it too. She's with the shits.
Is there B2 beef?
B2 beef.
Is there B2 beef right now?
This is the beautiful part. Not according to Omarion, because he's living.
He's definitely.
He's the definition of unbothered, bro.
Living the unbothered life. He said, whatever she does affect me to a degree because we have children together. He said, I wish the narrative would change. He said, but I can't control what's going on. So
okay, so that makes my gears start rolling, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have a theory. None of that shit is real.
Or he fucked both of them, and he don't give a fuck now.
I mean, obviously he doesn't care. Obviously he doesn't care.
That was wicked.
Hey.
Obviously he doesn't care.
Nasty niggas, man. They in Hollywood.
Obviously he doesn't care.
And
who was their manager?
Suspect.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Who was their manager? Oh yeah. We're not gonna get into that. But
Let's talk Omarion's level of unbotheredness. I think everybody should have.
I don't think, but that's what makes me think that shit is not real. And I say this too. I just seen the Bull Fizz. Like I think the new wave for like all of our artists from like the late 90s,
Relevance.
early 2000s is the social media and the reality TV. I just seen this nigga on Marriage Boot Camp with a whole other joint.
Reality TV
in the summertime.
means
You talking about Fizz?
Yeah.
It was with his BM, right?
No.
he had to change
A
over.
whole nother other joint.
It wasn't his BM, and it wasn't what's his
Not
name?
April. Not April. I know who April is.
But it wasn't Moniece.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, you on there with Waka, Soldier, all them, like, you know what I mean? Like, you trying to get a check, bro.
Yeah, it's just Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm not. So, all that shit is fake, bro. I don't think that shit is real.
I think this situation.
Let's indulge
is real.
it. Let's not even. We're not even here to even.
Oh, you want jokes?
let's indulge it. Like let's say it is true.
Let's cook up some jokes.
We can cook up jokes on it. I think Omarion is doing what is expected from me.
Absolutely.
Like if you don't care, why would you care?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think he's goals for anybody that got a BM.
I agree. He's the definition of removing emotion from the argument.
Beloved, listen, how can I help you, bro? Because your happiness is tied to her happiness, and I need her off my back. How can I help you?
Which is directly tied.
You want me to watch the kids?
No, listen, man. Listen, my boy, he's a general manager at this restaurant. I told him you coming. I'm going to watch the kids. Take her down there, man. Show her a good time. Oh, yo, she like tulips and shit, too.
And a finger in the ass.
What woman doesn't like a finger in the ass?
Listen.
If you don't, leave me alone.
Yeah. Get your prude ass out of here.
Leave me
Lose my number.
Fucking goody two shoes.
Unfollow me.
No, Omarion is definitely coming out looking very, very good.
But like she looks goofy though.
Absolutely.
They all look goofy.
I think just anytime like a woman overtly volunteers, I don't want to say her sexuality, but like her business. Like that's not what women do. At the end of the day, a woman don't reveal her business, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that portion of it is for television, and I think there were some reservations. I think they probably been together way longer than we've known, but because of the things we were saying, I think she slow walked actually making the announcement.
I can definitely agree and believe that, but I was just speaking more to like the flaunting aspect of it. Like,
yeah, I think you have to choose a narrative at a point, though. It's like, all right, we've been doing this
for the show.
For the public,
for reality,
for public perception. It's like, all right, we've been sneaking this, and now that y'all know, I gotta own it. So I have to do it with some level of confidence now. I can't just be like, hey, we're fucking. I don't know if this is going to last. I gotta come out with the full flex because hey, y'all gonna say some shit anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I might as well come out with my confidence all the way up.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck what the haters say.
They know, right? At the end of the day,
like I think this is a play to get more show. Like April and Fizz get a show after this. You know what I mean?
Which is why I don't think none of that shit is real. I agree.
I think you gotta have some basis of reality in order to have this show. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just ruin a relationship with a bandmate, and all that in the quest of we just want another show. We just trying to keep these checks going.
But in that same vein, Omarion's reaction speaks to that though. Like he know what's up. Like
he like, bro, listen, if you
like,
not
okay, go get a check, bro. All right,
as a man,
go get a check. I can still make music.
As a man, if you're not smashing and you don't care to smash,
there's nothing to discuss. Nothing.
I'm in the box. I'm in the box of the mindset like, if you're not on my day to day, I don't care. I don't care if you're happy. I truly don't care if you're sad. I don't care.
Yo, that's. I don't think people can people can't cope with that shit, bro.
Shout out to Maybach O.
People really can't cope with that.
Maybach O.
Like if a motherfucker just don't care.
All that dancing in the rain.
All that icebox where my heart used to be shit was real.
Y'all think he was lying. We joked on him.
You know what I'm saying?
We joked on his name.
Yo, these artists be telling us what it is, man. What we was talking about earlier, bro, with the Weezy shit.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Well, let's get into this next topic, which is this Myles Garrett.
Shout out to Omarion, man. You holding it down for real niggas.
Really is. Not saying you're a real one, but you're doing real one like activity.
You're doing real things right now, so that has to be.
Shout out to Imperial Truth Clothing on Instagram. Go check out the clothing line. Yeah, shout out to the owner Portia for decking me out with this nice piece of merch here.
We want one too, Portia.
I just this the second week in a row, my G.
Or what?
With this free promo shit, man.
No.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
It ain't free because he getting shit out of it. So I mean,
I have the merch on.
I mean, like I said, that's why I said we want some too, Portia.
It's free for me.
He said it's free for me.
I didn't sign off for this shit. No, shout out to Imperial Truth.
He said I didn't sign off on that. But yeah, shout out to Imperial Truth. Check him out. Instagram name will pop up.
Go cop that, man. Go cop that. Cop up.
I'm not saying that until I get one.
Hints to the free promo comment.
Respect. Respect. Moving on to the next topic. Let's get into this Myles Garrett, Mason Rudolph
debacle.
Yo, when they said Mason Rudolph, I just knew they was talking about the young boy that was dancing in Walmart. Wasn't that his name?
What, this bro?
Yeah, like
it looked like it.
That kid. Yeah, that kid, the one that was singing and doing all the country music in Walmart. Yeah, the yodeler. I thought that was his name.
Oh wow,
I thought that was his name.
Yo, if you haven't seen it, at the end of the Thursday night game with the Browns against the Steelers, a fight broke out in which someone was hitting the head with a helmet. The person that was hitting the head with the helmet was the instigator of the entire fight.
That's the narrative we're taking here.
He kicked the gentleman in the nuts. There's a couple of free frame. He grabbed the gentleman's nuts, and the gentleman hit him in the head with the helmet. Then another fight broke out on the side of that. Somebody defending the quarterback, which you're supposed to do. Shout out to Marquise Pouncey for being a real one, because that was a reaction, and that wasn't a decision. And that tells me that's the kind of dude you want in your foxhole when shit go down.
You know who he rock with, bro?
Yeah. We knew the vibes.
You know who they rock with?
Yeah. Who they rock with?
Rest in peace.
Aaron Hernandez.
Oh. Yeah, that's folks.
Oh. Okay.
That's folks. Okay. You know who they rock with?
You know when motherfuckers say my shooters? That him.
Yeah, but see, Aaron Hernandez is sus. Like,
What you mean? In what aspect?
He was a shooter. I don't believe that.
Shooter.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think that was a last minute money grab for his fiance to recoup some bread.
Yo, you're not gonna tarnish my name for no bread.
I'm dead.
Fuck out of here.
You don't see a woman doing that?
He gone. Why can't she? He gone.
Not over my kids. I got kids.
He gone.
No, we not riding with that.
I don't believe he was. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I know he was a stone cold murderer.
Yeah, he's gang affiliated, bro. Yeah. You can't put no.
I know that boy got some bodies.
Disrespect on his gangster.
They say the quarterback is a MAGA guy. He's a Trump supporter.
Who? Rudolph?
Yeah,
from Oklahoma. I believe it.
Yeah,
I lived in the South.
Of course.
Seen people. I've seen many a Confederate flag bumper stickers. MAGA hats, and I had conversations with these people, and they're not racist. How crazy?
Hold up, time out, real quick. Time out. I got it. This is important. I got to say this part. Can't hit nobody with the helmet. Can't.
If I'm somewhere and you hit me in my nuts, all bets are off.
But we're not somewhere.
And I don't care where I'm at. All bets are off.
You're not gonna run after me. You're not gonna run after me looking for smoke, and then as soon as I give you some smoke, you're not gonna run to the ref. Look what he did. No, he is cold pussy.
I agree.
And he didn't get no suspension, nothing.
So here's my point. There are times in life when all parties involved are wrong. That was one of those times. Nobody was right in that instance. No action that any player took was right. Okay. But here's my point. This is why you can't. What happened? What'd you say? You said it happened when? Thursday night, right? What the fuck else is on Thursday night? Nothing. Football, right? That's one. Two, who watches football? A lot of people. A lot of people, which are young kids that like to play football as well. Mm-hmm. You cannot do that, bro.
Listen.
You can't do it. You can't. Now, that being said, ain't no rules in no fight. Ain't no rules in the fight. And where I come from, what Mason Rudolph earned was a receipt. That's called a receipt where I come from. He bought every bit of that. Like I said, it's one of them instances where everybody's wrong.
I think Myles Garrett handled the situation impulsively.
He reacted.
So what we want, you can't expect.
No, I understand that.
We can't live in a country where we don't even hold cops accountable for their impulse reactions, and we want to hold football players getting hit in the nuts.
So how many 10-year-olds and 9-year-olds and 11-year-olds is gonna get hit over top of the head this weekend?
Your point is bullshit.
None.
Your whole point is bullshit. The whole thing is this: these football players are held to a bullshit standard.
We don't hire them president.
Like these niggas, these guys are concussed from fucking 12 and 13 years old.
Okay.
How are they able? How are you? How are you putting judgment on them?
I'm not.
Like they're brain damaged. So how are you? So how do you have the expectation that they're supposed to do or know right from wrong to begin with? Nah, fuck that.
Which is all the more reason
he went into savage mode. So like, I hit you with a helmet because I'm a savage. Because I'm playing a savage game.
Yeah. That's
all it is.
Right? You never got in a scrum?
Yes.
Okay. Then case closed.
That's it. And
anything could have happened.
So when that helmet hit Randolph, he got knocked silly. The sense got knocked right back into him.
And he stopped.
He said, "Oh, what the fuck? I'm wilding."
Never mind, the bull was being apprehended by 2 other offensive linemen. This is my thing. You seek smoke with one of the strongest, most dominant defensive players in the NFL. And got it. And you just got knocked. Bro, I just seen you knocked out 4 weeks ago.
He was just it. Yes.
Then Earl Thomas just knocked him out.
Yes. Mason Rudolph bought it. Yes. All right, so he's wrong.
So what are we saying here?
Myles Garrett is wrong too. That's what I'm saying.
No, bro. That's where I come from.
That's an inappropriate reaction. It is.
See,
you can't hit nobody, bro. You can't hit a nigga with a helmet.
There's no such thing as an inappropriate reaction.
Why not?
Because you can't give me a judgment. You can't judge you can't give me a judgment on my moves.
So
you can't
I can walk outside and murder somebody with my car?
You're not a football player. You're not a football player, and you don't get concussions for a living.
I've had concussions before.
You're not a football player, and a concussion isn't part of your job. That's a part of their job. So that's what I'm saying. Anything that happens on that field,
and that's why he's not being charged criminally or nothing like that.
He shouldn't.
I agree. That's why I agree, because it happened on the football field.
Do you feel that same way when you watch hockey? Do you feel that same way when you watch baseball? When you see those fights, do you feel that same way? Do you have that same feeling that
I've never seen somebody swing a bat at somebody else's head. I've never seen that.
You've seen people get hit with baseballs.
I've never seen somebody swing the bat in a aggressive
I've seen people throw bats at people.
I've never seen somebody swing a bat at somebody's head.
But these niggas get hit with intentional pitches all the time. That's part of the game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, do you feel that same way?
Same way about what?
The same way so if somebody gets hit with a pitch and somebody stops and charges them out and beats the shit out of the pitcher, is that an inappropriate reaction?
No.
You got to pick a side, bro.
I said they're all wrong. That's my side. Everybody's wrong. That's my side. But if I'm getting hit with a pitch, that's an action within the confines of the game.
Certain sports,
at the point that the helmet is swung, nothing football related is being performed on the field.
Certain sports,
yes or no,
have the ability to fight within their game. Those sports are predominantly dominated
you can't fight on a football field, bro.
Those are the same sports that get to go straight to the NBA, straight to the league from high school, correct? Okay. Yeah.
I'm not saying
we're not outraged. We're not outraged when we see somebody get beat to a pulp at a hockey game. We cheer it on, right?
I was outraged. I was outraged when the bull went to jail.
They get a 3-minute joint, right?
3-minute major.
Cool.
The bull went to jail when he cracked ball in the face with the stick.
In the back of his head. Yeah, he did. That was a coward move. You probably should take a 10-day and think about your situation.
But that was an inappropriate, unproportionate reaction.
But we don't do that when we watch these fights. My man listen, bro. As a man, you touch my nether regions in any fashion,
I'm blacking out.
And he did it twice.
I'm blacking out. Yes.
So if I already got a helmet in my hand, because you tried to rip my helmet off, but you couldn't. So I ripped yours off because you let me know that's what the energy was in the air. So I'm meeting that energy.
Absolutely.
So he met his energy.
Yes.
And he realized
that ain't the one to play with.
So I'm gonna kick him in the nuts. Then I'm gonna go hit him in the nuts. And while I'm being pushed back, I got a helmet in my hand already. I'm getting pushed back. He used it as an extension of a punch.
He didn't. I truly believe that he didn't know what was going on.
He wasn't trying. You think he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna smack him in it"?
No, I don't think he knew what was happening in that moment.
I think everybody can agree Myles Garrett doesn't need a helmet to beat up Mason.
Absolutely not.
Pause.
Absolutely not.
Nah.
Right.
Absolutely
he was talking
not.
about the people that he appeals to, like the appeal board is. I know James Thrash is one.
Former players.
Yeah.
Troy Vincent, Derek Brooks.
Derek Brooks and James Thrash.
I knew he was going to get a season suspension just off the strength that Vontez Burfict already got a season suspension.
It's the NFL, bro. Their whole thing is
but
optics.
He doesn't have nothing. No, he don't got no rap sheet, bro.
This season he's been heavily.
He don't have a rap sheet.
No, but
so there's no path for him to get back into the league this year?
No.
As of right now, no.
No.
You don't think there's something wrong with that?
I think that there should definitely be some type of discipline for Rudolph as well.
When the NFL continues to show you that they are anti-black,
I don't agree with that.
If that was Lamar Jackson, what happens?
The NFL is anti-black?
If that was Lamar Jackson, what happens?
No, I'm just saying, when the NFL continues to show you that they're anti-black people, why do you guys continue to support them?
I don't really support it.
You do?
I don't. I watch it when I'm at work.
You're watching it?
In passing.
I enjoy the sport of football, so I'd like to watch it.
I'm not up on it nearly as much as I used to be. I follow it for fantasy football reasons, for money reasons.
What is the fantasy of ownership? What is the fantasy of ownership? Why is that a fantasy? Owning people.
It shouldn't be. People?
When you play fantasy sports,
no, it's to make money. It's to make money. You select people to do to bring you certain points.
But you're an owner of the team. You own your team, right? And the players.
I own the fantasy people I drafted just because I picked those. I picked those people to do well for me to win me money.
You don't feel like there's something inherently wrong with any of that?
No. Not with fantasy football, no.
You don't feel like that's their way of keeping you in tune with the game, keeping you locked in?
No, because I separate both.
You spent money to engage in this game, correct?
I spent money to win money. It's no different from me going down to the casino.
But it's for the NFL. It's for the purpose of watching the NFL.
No, you don't have to watch it. No, you literally don't. I don't literally watch football.
How would you know?
I watch highlights, and literally I watch highlights, and I know football. So I watch more so college, if anything. Because Saturdays are more so when I have my free time. I watch college more than anything. But I know these players from watching them from college and seeing them, and then also just watching stats. Now, I'm a stat freak. I look at stats all day, every day. That's my shit. Gotcha. I look at stats more than I actually probably watch the game. So I use all the shit is stats. We just dealing with numbers.
That's your justification.
That's what I use it for. That's my justification personally.
Gotcha.
What's your justification?
I like football and I enjoy watching it performed at the highest levels.
But when they tell you that this ain't for y'all on multiple occasions in different ways,
define that.
Colin Kaepernick, the way the game is set up, the way the quarterback is protected when he's white, the way the quarterback isn't protected when he's black.
Got a point.
Just the overall game, the way a player like John Elway is held in such high regard and is basically an owner, like a GM of a team, when he was shit, dog. Until the last couple of years of his career. To me, a lot of football is white savior.
Define shit though. How is he shit?
I'm sorry. I'm not, I don't even want to focus on John Elway as a person. I just feel like there are better players. My favorite NFL players growing up are either fucked up, you know what I'm saying, in the head or dead. You know what I'm saying? Because of the impact of the game. And I just feel like if you look at your stars and they aren't even protected when it's all said and done, what kind of game is it? What kind of game did you leave?
But
you know what I mean?
But first and foremost, the after effects of the game are colorblind. That shit hit every player.
I don't believe that.
It hit the white players too.
I don't believe that. The way they protect the quarterbacks, the way quarterbacks in particular are protected, they save them so that they can be announcers and be GMs and be all those things. So those guys that are on the front lines, the black people, those are the ones that be getting fucked up. The running backs, ones that can only be there 4 years.
Every Troy Aikman, you got your Joe Namaths, and you have your Steve Youngs. You
naming people that are all on TV. All of those people that you're naming are on television, constantly earning a living. You know who I don't see? I don't see John Taylor nowhere. What's John Taylor doing?
That was never his demeanor.
I'm saying John Taylor caught winning touchdowns. Never his demeanor. You know why? Because we never get to see those people without helmets. You know what I mean? We only get to see the ones they want you to see without helmets. Even when I score, you don't allow me to bring recognition to myself. This game is all about a shield.
That's substantial.
A shield that doesn't protect me.
That's substantial, but in today's world, it's a little bit different because you have better avenues like social media where people can build their own brands.
But you'll never see my face.
On social media?
You'll never see my face in the game. I'm just a number with a fucking helmet. Not even when I do something spectacular. I'm just
I disagree.
It's an employee.
Yeah, and dog, and don't let me break something because then my contract isn't even guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here, dog. There, my brother. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all make all the money.
There's cameras everywhere in them stadiums. They definitely can pinpoint who they want to pinpoint when they want to pinpoint them.
Yeah, we see we every team, we know what the quarterback looks like.
Like, we know who they want to show. You know what I'm saying?
Like, the random person couldn't. Keenan Allen could walk anywhere in Philly.
I disagree.
I don't. Phillip Rivers would get recognized before Keenan Allen. Matt Ryan to get recognized before Julio.
I disagree.
I don't.
Who is he getting recognized by? Because I'm walking right past Matt Ryan.
I wouldn't.
All day, every day.
I wouldn't. It's very distinct.
Not to me.
He looks like a banker.
He has certain...
He always has looked like a banker.
He has certain general features.
Even when he was 17, he looked like a banker.
If you're picking up what I'm putting down. He has a lot of general features, in my opinion.
But you know the quarterbacks. You know what Dak looked like before you know what Amari Cooper looks like.
Facts.
You know what Patrick Mahomes looked like before you know what Tyreek Hill looked like.
Patrick Mahomes is black, bro.
Yeah, but I'm still using quarterbacks in general.
Using quarterbacks are just starting to turn black now. You know what I mean? So, like...
You know what I'm saying? Like...
They're getting more opportunities.
You knew who Favre looked like before you knew what Antonio Freeman looked like. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that... It's very few wide receivers, and then when you do, those ones that want to highlight themselves, they're labeled.
Dog, well, you got Jerry Rice with a chicken helmet on. I don't think that's racial. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's the game.
You know what the highest paid positions are?
The quarterbacks.
What is that predominantly dominated as? White quarterbacks, right?
The franchise quarterback is usually a white quarterback. And when it's a black quarterback, he gets all the smoke. Remember all the criticism.
Hold on. Remember for a while we weren't smart enough to play the quarterback position? And then when we play, we're mobile. We never can pick apart then it's like, oh, we got.
And they treat us like running backs.
You've never heard of a mobile quarterback being white.
When was football built?
1900s. 1800s, rather.
Okay. So if I'm building something from that time period and I'm utilizing all of the resources that I have available to me from that time period, then that's the culture that's created.
Shit evolves, bro, and you
culture
know that.
don't evolve.
So stop it. Yes,
culture don't evolve.
Yeah, over 100 years.
Why are there racists on this planet right now? If culture evolves. Because racism is a culture.
I'm talking about.
We're talking about culture. I'm talking about culture. Culture doesn't evolve.
You're talking about a different culture.
You apologize.
I'm not apologizing for nothing.
That's your justification. You telling me
that shit is. I'm not justifying anything. I love football.
You don't think that's?
I love football, and I'll continue to love football until I get put in the dirt. And I'm going to watch football until I get put in the dirt. I'm not apologizing for anything.
That's your prerogative.
The quarterback position.
It is.
You don't think that's strategic?
Huh?
You don't think that whole quarterback position thing is strategic?
No. That's the culture that's created.
Okay.
And you're accepting of it.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yes.
So, like, that's one of those things. Like, you're conditioned to accept it.
Yes.
That's one of those, you know?
Yes, I'm a Sambo for the NFL.
Cool.
Yes.
Solid.
Yes.
Do you think Jared Goff is a better quarterback than Tyrod Taylor?
No.
Okay. You know Jared Goff is the highest paid player in the NFL.
I do. I don't think Jared Goff is better than Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay. I don't think Jared Goff is better than Nick Foles. I don't think Jared Goff is better than Gardner Minshew.
Okay.
I named all of them for a reason.
Do you think that Tyrod Taylor is better than Gardner Minshew?
No.
I think you're crazy. And you have no basis or no stats or anything to back it up.
I do have a basis. He just played the last 10 games and
what
performed well.
I can give you Tyrod Taylor last 10 games.
I don't care about. I don't.
I know you don't care about Tyrod Taylor.
No, I don't recognize stats. I don't look. I don't look at stats.
Okay, Tyrod. You don't think Tyrod Taylor is better than half of the quarterbacks that started?
I agree.
That's the point I'm making.
What's the point?
Tyrod Taylor is a black quarterback, correct?
Yes.
Okay. He's a backup, right?
Currently, is he? He's still in the league?
He's backup for the Chargers.
Okay.
Why doesn't Tyrod Taylor start? Why did he get put out of Buffalo when he was the last person to bring Buffalo to the playoffs in the past 15 years and they released him the next year? Y'all gotta make this shit.
That. I don't know. I'm not the GM.
I'm saying shit is strategic, bro. That's what I'm saying.
What's strategic?
Everything.
Yeah.
The patience that any franchise has with a black quarterback to a white quarterback is a very different time frame.
I agree.
So, all right, so you know.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Why you acting like you don't know? Every game tomorrow.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about that shit is strategically racist. Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I was saying.
I just have fundamental issues with the sport as a whole, I just can't. I just won't.
Said I can't. I won't. All right, let's get into this. Mac, you got a topic you wanted to touch.
Yeah, man. I just it was just something that was on my mind. You know, I don't think it gets recognized as much as it should. You know, for obvious reasons. First of all, God bless the dead. But just like top 5 dead rappers, like, cause you know a lot of times like once they die, after that first few little projects or whatever they had left in the in the vaults gets released, they kind of get thrown to the wayside in terms of
people. I think we sensationalize death too much, and then we start putting. Soon somebody died, we want to put them in top 5. I don't do that personally.
No, I don't do that either. But I think that some of the dead rappers, some of the rappers that have passed away, do deserve to be mentioned in the tops.
So top 5 dead rappers. I think the first 2 slots are already taken.
Okay. Who we going? Who you going?
Big Pac, just because that's the general.
Big and Pop? Because I like the Punisher over both of them.
I would go Big and then Pun.
I go Big, Pac, Pun, no particular order.
Okay. See, the thing about
I'm a Pac fan.
Yeah,
see, I know.
Yeah, I don't know about Pac.
Me and him. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm not a Pac fan.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I think he's prolific. I think he has a lot of material.
I think Pac I think Pac as like a human is like more impactful to the culture than like a musical artist.
Yeah, because if we say a top 5 rapper,
I'm not.
Like, I put Big L in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
You go Biggie, Big Pun, Big
Where
L.
does Prodigy lie in this?
Prodigy
is definitely in there. Yeah, Prodigy is in there.
And then my number 5 would either be Nipsey or Mac Miller. You know what I mean?
I listened to Mac.
I've been
listening to Mac since like 2010.
I like Mac a lot.
Yeah, I've seen Mac in concert.
I like Mac.
Mac got some shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the more depressed, the more shit he had.
Mm-hmm.
And like that
is a dope album.
Yeah.
That the
2009 was my shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was my shit, bro. Like, and that joint, he had did a joint with Ty Dolla $ign, like the joint Cinderella Man. Mm-hmm. That was my shit. I like anything Ty Dolla $ign. Some people I know like
Ty
fuck
different.
with. Ty.
Cross.
Yeah, I'm fucking giving, bro.
Yeah, I definitely fuck with Mac.
But it's some other people we can definitely put in there. I mean,
I didn't listen.
Eazy-E?
I ain't listen to Soulja Slim heavy.
Nah.
I didn't listen to Soulja.
Eazy's definitely not in anybody's.
Anybody listen to
top?
What's the boy? Bankroll Fresh. Bankroll has some hard shit. I'm not saying he top, but did you listen to him?
Yeah, can't.
I listened to some shit.
I didn't listen to enough.
I listened to like maybe like 6 Inch Jones and a couple features he had with who the fuck was that? Show him how to do it. The boy that's used to be with Thug all the time. Lifestyle boy.
Oh, Rich Homie?
Rich Homie.
He had a couple Jones with Rich Homie.
Okay.
That's how I heard about it.
Okay.
I think I listened to the boy, and this is a little bit earlier, like 07, 06 range. I listened to the boy Dollar a little bit more than I listened to Bankroll.
What about Chinks?
Oh yeah, that's my man. Chinks is in my top. Chinks is my top. That's my man.
I wasn't or stack bundles. Like I wasn't
I wasn't heavy stacks, but Chinks my man.
I listen to Chinks.
I fucks with Chinks.
I fuck with French, but like Chinks was just the nigga that was with French.
The man,
you know what I'm saying?
But Chinks,
I listen to I like Chinks.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Chinks is in the top. I fuck with Chinks.
What about XXX Tentacion?
I never listened to Ball.
He had some shit.
He was dope, but my personal top, I'm not putting him in there.
Never listened to him.
He was dope. I'm not my
Never listened to the Wayne album.
Okay. Yeah, no, I got the first 2 albums. They're not corny. Like
he's dope. He's a dope artist.
I'm cool off Ball.
Yeah, he's a dope artist.
Anybody listen to Dope B?
Just that one song, like that was.
He wasn't. I wasn't his demographic.
Okay.
Like I ain't really like that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, you thinking of all of them? I can't think of none.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull. I'm about to say C Murder. He just locked up though.
We forgetting about the Pimp?
Ooh.
The Pimp is definitely that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, actually.
I'm not taking nobody out.
He's top 10.
I'm not taking. Yeah, I can't take Big L out.
He's top 10.
No, you can't. You can't take Big L out. You can't take Big L off your list for Pimp C.
But
the Pimp is
I ain't
top.
gonna hold you though.
He might be like 6.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I would say Pimp C has more quotables than Big L.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So for that reason,
absolutely.
If we just going off dead person quotables,
it gotta be some more New York niggas. They die so often. It has to be.
But we don't know them all though.
No, we're missing some, bro. Best believe.
Anybody got a smack DVD we can hold real quick?
It's some New York niggas that then passed away that we just forgot about.
We said Stack. We said Dirty.
Said
Dirty.
Big L. Dirty. Oh shit.
But no.
McGirt is up there. McGirt is up there. No. He's up there.
Up there for what? entertainment value?
No, he had bars, bro.
Fife Dog.
Fife. Yeah, definitely.
I think Prodigy out of all of them is like hands down. He's the one to me. Like
Prodigy got to get in the top 5.
He was always one of my favorite rappers growing up. So like I was.
We missing some people, bro.
We definitely missing.
It's New York. Come on, man. Somebody's dying right now.
We're missing a lot of people.
I said Pun and Prodigy and Big. Let me see, Freaky Ty.
No.
Anybody from the Shy, they die a lot too.
They definitely died, man.
You see Lil Reese.
They just started.
Got shot in his neck and he just came home. Nigga was on live.
Wow.
With a hoodie on.
That's different.
Fucking gangster.
That's different.
Did you see the niggas shooting? Like niggas shooting a Draco in broad daylight.
It's really a war zone.
Hit his car up.
It's a war going on outside. Ain't nobody safe.
See, that's really what I'm saying.
A war zone.
That's fucking Prodigy right there. You know what I'm saying? That's still a quote that will remain.
Well, nigga, that's a top 20 quotable, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Top 20. Easy.
Absolutely.
Did we have another topic let's get into?
You said the whack rappers.
No, we was gonna skip it. I gave that. We go get that off on another John.
You said something, but I forgot what it was.
Hold on, let me let me check my Palm Pilot.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to get that, just to get a little recognition.
It's a war going on outside. Nobody's safe, fam.
So, how long do you think before Brett Brown gets fired?
Brett Brown.
Fired,
here's the over/under: Brett Brown getting fired or Ben Simmons making another 3.
Ooh, what happens first?
He made one.
When?
Oh, that was preseason. Oh shit, that was preseason where everybody lost their shit.
And it wasn't even against an NBA team.
When was this?
It was against a Chinese team.
Yeah,
that was against us. We was on the court. When did this happen?
Oh no,
never. So I feel like it's inevitable. It's inevitable because just for the simple fact, I personally think that you can't really win with the coach that you just lost with.
Man, he ain't tripping, though. He just had a free job for 5 years.
Yeah, like
he should not be tripping.
And they just gave him an extension.
He just made $20 million.
You can't really you can't change that culture.
I know it's cool. No, hit me up though.
How can you change that culture?
That's how my exit interview would be. Like, no, I know it's business. No, hit me up. I'll be at the crib for like a year or two. Might get on TV. I don't know. I gotta see what I want.
They need
right now.
Thibodeau.
Yeah.
What? He gonna have everybody playing 50 minutes.
They need a
maybe that's what the fuck they need.
Thibodeau burns careers out.
They need a Kerr to come get Mark Jackson up out of here.
All them Chicago Bulls niggas was burnt out at 31. Think about it. Tibbs had all the motherfuckers playing 50 minutes a night.
That's crazy because when you think about it, like Noah, Rose, them niggas get like injured, like
they all died.
Yeah,
that burnt.
Jimmy Butler said, Jimmy Butler.
But Jimmy was the second wave.
Yeah,
Jimmy wasn't the initial wave.
They all got
burnt
cooked.
out.
Ben Gordon.
Where's Ben Gordon? Where's the Gordon Fisher man?
So what happened to Gordon String?
He had some mental health issues.
Bro, he was burnt. What was the backup point guard they had? Where Heinrich?
Oh yeah, Heinrich.
CJ. They had CJ.
CJ McCollum?
Watson.
Oh, CJ Watson.
CJ
That's
Watson.
100 CJs.
Yeah,
everybody's CJ. Everybody named Chris is CJ.
They had Dunleavy, bro.
Man, they 11 points per game, Dunleavy? Fuck out of here.
Dunleavy was so overrated.
Probably the most overrated boy. And played 20 years. Do he got a ring? He might got a ring with the Cavs.
I don't think that.
He was on the Cavs, bro.
Really?
He was on like one of the New Jersey Cavs. Second wave.
No, you think
Cavs.
about Mike Miller.
Mike Dunleavy. Look it up.
You think about Mike Miller, bro.
Mike Miller was on the Cavs?
Yeah. him and James Jones is LeBron caddies?
Yeah, I thought it was just...
No, that's in them. That's folks in them.
See, I thought he was just in Miami with him.
No, that's folks in them.
Yeah, that's definitely folks.
That's folks in them. Mike Miller is folks in them.
Because, him and UD, they came.
Yeah, but LeBron don't. But Mike Miller wasn't drafted by
Man really averaged 11.
Miller was drafted by Memphis and got traded to Orlando.
He definitely got a ring. Was with Cleveland 2016, 2017.
Mike Dunleavy?
Yeah. Actually, no, he started out with them. But I think he still get the ring.
No.
If you start out with the team, because remember,
make the opening day roster.
Anderson Varejao was he rejected the ring from the Cavs when he was with the Warriors when the Cavs beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rejected the ring.
If you make the opening day roster.
Yeah, so he got a ring. They won in 2016, right?
Did they?
The Cavs.
They did.
Let me see his accolades.
No, they won in 17.
Did they?
Yeah, Toronto won last year. That's what? 18.
Last year was 19.
Okay. So Toronto won 19. Who won 18?
Golden State.
Who won 17?
Golden State. They won 16. Dunleavy got a ring. Yep, in 2016.
Interesting. Hate to see it.
But is that 2015-16 season?
They won 16? Golden State lost and then won back-to-back?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They won the first one, lost the second one, won back-to-back. They got 3.
Oh, they played 5 straight years.
Nah, son. All right, so
the
show over when we talking about Mike Dunleavy.
Yeah.
So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 11 of the Urban Apostle Podcast. I'm O. Clark. Me and the gang, we out of here, man.
We up out of there, man.
One, son.